Hello and welcome back to Rugby Ground Reviews, the online show that travels around the country to watch rugby games, then grades the experience. I'm Benny from Catch 22 Rugby, and I'm running incredibly late, so let's just go to the rules. Skip ahead if you know how this works. So every game we visit is split into 5 categories. Each of the 5 categories will be given a score out of 10. For those of you who are good at maths, you'll know that's a total score out of 50. Simple. First up is game quality. The quality of rugby is usually remembered above all else. Whether it's a 10-try thriller or a board draw, we'll be giving you our thoughts. Leading on nicely to our second category, atmosphere. A fully packed Murrayfield might get you a 10, while a local amateur game with an old man walking his dog in the background will probably be closer to 0 on this one. Next up are the refreshments. No trip to the rugby is complete without a trip to the fryer or the bar. Burgers and beers will score high on this one. Category 4 is the ground itself, the facilities. While state-of-the-art 50,000-seater stadiums will get big points, we're also interested in seeing unique grounds with history and prestige. And last but definitely not least is the cost. Some claim the working man is often priced out of the modern game. We'll be putting that statement to the test. After totalling up the score, each ground is given a grade. That's the rules, and now you find me running. Today I'm at the Madejski Stadium in Reading to watch London Irish. Because of the traffic, I've already missed the first 15 minutes, and I'm hungover. I'm really hoping the ticket office is open. Well, thank God for that. Made it with minutes to spare. One ticket to watch this English Championship tie between London Irish and Jersey, £25. Got my ticket, and time to relax. Hi London Irish. Yeah, great to be here. Into gate 3 at the Madejski Stadium, followed by one of my favourite sounds. A ticket beep, followed by a turnstile. Right, after that mad rush, I finally got some time to talk about our home team today, London Irish. Historically one of the best teams in England, London Irish was formed over 120 years ago by Irish exiles in the home counties. Currently the club is dominating the second tier of English rugby after years in the top flight. Although they currently ground share with the football side Reading FC, Irish are planning a move back into London in the next few years. The reason I'm watching Irish today is thanks to a recent poll we put on the Catch 22 Twitter page. Thanks to everyone who voted. Into the top tier of the stadium, and here is today's view. Early impressions of the Madejski? Impressive. Top quality facilities with plenty of room for big crowds with a capacity over 24,000. Irish are ahead by the time I've arrived. Oh, Jersey make a break. Nope, ref calls them back for a knock-on. It's a small crowd, but the Irish fans are making themselves heard. Okay, I'm hungry and I need some food. From my experience, football grounds will be costly. No beer today, I'm going for the burger and a bottle of water. Oof, nearly £6. No cheese on this burger either. Ketchup will have to do. First impressions of this burger? Meh, it's alright. There he is, London Irish mascot, Digger. Although he seems a bit bored at the moment. Digger, can I do anything? Digger, move? No? Alright, fine then. Back to the game, and here's something rare. Jersey on the attack. It's a rolling maul from the forward pack, but will they get it over the line here? And that's try time. Or maybe not. The linesman has seen something in the build-up, and the try is ruled out. Unlucky. Here's the Irish fans. Fair play. They've done that every single time there's been a Jersey line-out. Okay, in true Catch 22 fashion, I've missed a try. Feet on seats, although it doesn't feel the same without a beer in my hand. I don't feel as rebellious while drinking water. I'd best put my feet down. And that brings us to half-time. Look how wet my shoes are. Anyway, let's do some exploring. The ground has a real professional feel to it. The blue of Reading is plastered everywhere. Some posh widescreen tellies to show the highlights. Some of the Irish faithful are glued to the screen here. Nah, screw it. I'm going back to the expensive bar. Hot chocolate and a twirl bar? That'll be £3.50. Hey, it's the same Cadbury's hot chocolate they sold at the Ospreys. Back to my seat for the second half, and of course Dropkick Murphys is playing over the PA. Wonder if that will get me a copyright warning. Oh, kick off.
Come on, you Irish!
Forgot to mention how cold it is today. Forgot my gloves and all. Thankfully, I've got the hot chocolate. Got a feeling that it's not been stirred properly, so I'm using this chocolate bar as a makeshift spoon. Back to the game, and here come London Irish. Got to say, the crowd are pumping. Game action and another rare break from Jersey. Has to be said that London Irish have really been dominating this game. Jersey barely in with a shout. It's happened again. Just like the Ospreys game, the lady on the counter hasn't stirred my hot chocolate properly. It's full of gunk at the bottom. No thanks. London Irish on the attack once again, and a lovely miss pass here to open to the winger. A good thing about this ground is that you can move around a bit. No dedicated seating, so I'm going to switch up my view and sit in the corner stand. Here's a view and a scrum on the field, followed by another scrum and another scrum. Okay, Irish have been hammering the Jersey line for nearly 10 minutes now. Every time Jersey hold them back. This sums up the majority of the second half. All Irish, but nothing to show for it since that early try. Oh my god, the mascot's actually doing something. Go on, Digger. Here's a powerful surge from an Irish forward. Good 10-metre carry. Seconds left and Irish make a break here. Oh, Jersey turn it over, but it all gets a little scrappy. Right, scrum half's had enough, he's kicked it out, and that's full time. So in the end, a good solid performance from London Irish sees them outclass their Jersey opponents. But how will the experience go down? It's time to give some scores. So first up, as always, game quality. It was a pretty interesting game. London Irish have some great talent in their sides like the Scotsman Gordon Reid, and their hooker, whose name I really cannot pronounce, really impressed me. It's a shame I missed the first 20 minutes of the game, as the try that was scored then actually made it onto the shortlist for the Championship's Try of the Week on Twitter. A strong first half and a scrappy second half from what I saw. For me, this game gets a 6 out of 10. On to the next one, atmosphere. Let's get the negatives out of the way. The attendance was low and the stadium too big. Like the last game of the Ospreys, that brings you down a few marks. However, there is a big plus here. The Irish fans were on top form. Lots of cheering and chanting, the drummers in the crowd made some good noise. I really enjoyed it. They definitely made themselves heard, and I cannot wait to see what buzz they can create when they move grounds back into London and hopefully back to the Premiership. Good marks here, 7 out of 10 for London Irish. Time for an important category, refreshments. My hangover didn't help, so beer was off the table today. The water to replace it? Alright, can't really go wrong. The burger, as I said earlier, a little dry and missing cheese, so a mark down for me. Hot chocolate was good, but once again, they didn't stir the cup. Thankfully, I had a chocolate bar to go with it. Not great, but not bad, so I'm sitting on the fence here. 5 out of 10. Onto the ground now, the facilities. Funnily enough, I've already mentioned the Madejski Stadium in a previous video, so you can see where this one's going. Top quality facilities, fit for professional rugby, with state-of-the-art amenities. However, the downfall is the lack of character. Apart from the big massive Madejski sign in the seat stands, you'd have difficulty identifying this at a quick glance compared to other grounds like the Liberty Stadium or St Mary's Stadium in Southampton. So a top quality ground, yes, but lacking a bit of identity. Still scores high, 7 out of 10. And finally, onto the cost. The whole day sent me back £34.40. That's £25 on the tickets, $5.90 on a burger and water, and $3.50 on a hot chocolate with a chocolate bar. For a second tier game of rugby, this is really expensive. Considering I didn't have a beer, that price is really high for my liking. Thankfully, the parking was free. I have to give a quick shout out to the steward on duty who guided me to the free parking. He did inform me that some spaces at the stadium can cost a tenner. Luckily for me, the steward's good nature allowed me to keep the costs below 40 quid. For the level of rugby and all the things I've bought, this is going to be low. 4 out of 10. That brings us to a total score of 29 out of 50. So where does that leave us for the grade? Only 1 point off a B, but this time, London Irish get a C+. Passable for now, but I will be returning to London Irish when they move back to their new ground in London. Thank you once again for watching Catch 22 Rugby. If you want to see more rugby videos, then subscribe to our channel. Want to see us review a particular rugby ground? Then leave a comment below. We regularly host polls on our Twitter account, so if you guys want to have a say on where we go next, then feel free to follow us. As always, thank you to Smith at Palmers FC for inspiring us to make these reviews. I've been Benny from Catch 22 Rugby, and we'll see you in the next upload.